Hello, Halliwells Middle School. My name is Mr. West and I work for the American Red Cross. Thank you very much for giving me the chance to come out and talk to you for just a few minutes. Now, I bet a lot of you have heard of the American Red Cross, but how many of you know what we are and what we do? Well, in a nutshell, what the American Red Cross does is we create opportunities for normal, everyday people to save lives. And I'm actually here today to talk to you all about how you can help us save lives. Pretty cool. But first, I have a question. Did you all know that every 2 seconds in America, somebody needs blood to live? But why would somebody need blood? There's lots of reasons, actually. Maybe they were in an accident, they took a big fall, they got hurt, and they lost a lot of blood. How many of you know someone who's had a surgery where a doctor had to go on the inside and work on your heart, your lungs, and other things? Chances are, if you had surgery, you might have needed blood. There's also people that are born with blood that just doesn't quite work right. Demonstrate, this is my friend, Buddy the Blood Drop. He's round, he's soft, he's squishy. And because of all these things, he's able to take the oxygen that you breathe in from your lungs, pass through the heart, and deliver that oxygen all over your body so you can live and function. And all the while, he's bouncing happily through your blood vessels like your arteries and veins. But unfortunately, some people are born with blood that just doesn't work quite right. One example is maybe the blood vessel is hard, stiff, and shaped like a C. There's two really big problems with that. One, they can't bounce through the blood vessels when they're shaped like this. In fact, they might even get stuck and prevent any blood from moving around. The other thing is when they're shaped like this and they're not quite right, they can't grab that oxygen from your lungs and carry it around the body to where it needs to go. So people like that need blood. Sometimes they need it a couple times a year, sometimes a couple times a month, maybe even every week. But they need blood. But here's the problem. Regardless of why you need blood, we can't make blood in a factory. We can't mix some chemicals together in a laboratory and poof, there's blood. We certainly can't grow it on trees or find it in the wild. The only way people who need blood can live is if grown-ups, like myself, like your teachers, like your parents, like your neighbors, like other caretakers, donate some of their blood. But here's why I'm here today. Your school is an amazing school. You probably already knew that. But the reason I know that is because your school has agreed to partner with the American Red Cross to host a blood drive. A blood drive is where a sponsor like your school sets up a location where the Red Cross can bring our staff, our equipment, our beds, our cookies, our orange juice, our water, and everything else, and we get adults to come and donate their blood. But adults won't just show up. They have to be asked. The school's going to do their part. They're going to post some flyers around the school. They're going to send some flyers home with you guys in your folders. They're even going to send out some emails. All that stuff is great. But the number one way to get adults to come back to this school and donate blood is if you ask them. You have the most important role in making this a blood drive success. And because you have the most important role, the American Red Cross wants to say thank you. So if you go home and you get a parent, guardian, a friend, a teacher, an adult in your neighborhood who takes care of you, if you get them to come back to this school and donate blood, and that adult says, I am here because this student asked me to be, we're going to give you a gift. We're going to give you a thank you because you have the most important job. On the flyers, the posters, the emails, and the letters that go out, they'll tell parents, guardians, siblings, teachers how to sign up online and come back on May 29th. But what we need you to do is to remember to go home and ask someone to donate. We also have to say that we don't want just a couple adults to come back. We need a lot of adults to come back because we need a lot of different types of blood. My blood, it's A positive. It can really only go to people who have A positive blood. Some people have blood, though, that can go to lots of people. Some people even have blood that can go to everybody. But in order to make sure that we have all the different types of blood that we need lots of people to donate. Our goal is to get 40 good donations. Now, every one of those donations can save up to 3 lives. Do the math. We're asking you to help us run a blood drive that will save up to 120 lives. Sounds like a pretty good way to spend May 29th, doesn't it? All right, with that being said, once again, thank you so much for listening to me. Thank you so much for asking an adult to come back on May 29th and donate. And thank you for all that you do. I hope when you're old enough, you'll donate too. Bye-bye.